One of the big problems we run into when you're trying to use Web 2.0 tools with school students, is especially elementary students, is we run into what's called the COPPA law, COPPA, which is the federal law that is supposed to protect children from online predators. And there's strict guidelines as far as what services can offer children under the age of 13. And so if you look at the terms of service on different websites, different web services, a lot of them will say that this web service is for people at the age 13 or older, or sometimes they will say 18 or older, depending on the content of the site and how much information they gather and the nature of the type of online communication that happens there. Well, this doesn't necessarily mean that you can't use these other tools with students under the age of 13. It doesn't necessarily mean that the content on the sites is bad. It just means that you have to get parental permission before letting students have accounts. So what I've done recently is in the digital backpack, I've gone through the terms of service on all of these web services here, and I've identified the ones that have explicitly say that you have to have parent permission for a student to use or an adult supervised for over 13. And those are these little things here, little circles here in red indicate that. If a site seems like it should fall under COPPA law, but doesn't have anything specifically in their terms of service, I have this little blue question mark next to it. If a web service or website doesn't say anything about age in their terms of service and doesn't collect information, in fact, a lot of these have, or if they have jump right in features where you don't have to create an account to use their applications. I've put this little green thing here with the down arrow for under 13.
You guys might want to move.
And so these are kid safe basically and their terms of service explicitly say that they're okay for kids. And if it's a site that requires parent permission for students who are under 18, I put this little blue circle with a 18 and over. And there's only a few of these in the digital backpack. And I've only placed sites in the digital backpack that would fall into this category that don't have that don't really have excessive or don't have adult content that would be harmful to kids. There's various reasons why a web service may want to have parent permission for students under 18. In some cases, doing so ensures that the content that is on the site is appropriate for certain audiences. And so that'll hopefully help people out when they're choosing to integrate these sorts of web services with students. So let's say you want to do blogging with third graders. So how would you do that? Just click on blogging, and you would want to choose a blogging platform that would be okay for them to use. Now, if you don't mind getting parent permission, any of these little red circles like Blogger here or Class Bloggermeister would be okay, but chances are you'd want to just jump right in and do it. Kidblog.org would be a good option for you because you can use this with any student according to their terms of service if a teacher signs up for the initial account. Same thing with wikis. So if we click on wikis, a lot of these didn't really specify, but you want to make sure that if you're using a web service with students under the age of 13, that you check the terms of service and are using the appropriate one for the appropriate age.